turn on the side thing. Give me one moment. Can I do this without closing the stream? Yes, I can. Yeah, I fixed it. Okay. I almost turned on my camera and we're not doing that. We're not at that time yet. One day, maybe. As of now, I think I'm gonna take the pass on the showing my face. But you might think, first off, why the hell do I have 2 sets of grass cuts on this? Well, I originally cut this on the first day of summer, but then the forecast changed completely and just decided to rain. So I still have that out there. So I'm just gonna tet it. Why have you stopped? Okay, time to fix you. And same thing with all of my fields. And just tidy up all of it then. But the reason why I'm doing a bunch of hay is I'm going to lease a big tractor and the Kroon pelletizer. Because I did that the last season in game, and one trailer load, 14,000, ended up being 50 grand. And I didn't sell it to the actual little store you buy. The store you buy gives you better $4,000 per 1,000 liters on the hay compared to 3,000. And I purchased these 2 straw fields because I wanted to do some actual... Well, I purchased these... There are actually 3 fields. I own the other one over there. Combined these 2, and I did straw so I could do some straw pellets. Because they're also worth quite a bit of money. What's that? After this, my plan is to get a new tractor along with... If I could get 2 new tractors, that'd be great. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I might have to... I say downgrade. I might keep this one and go with a different... I'll just get a telehandler. Because I also want to do some sheep and all that on this map. But the next tractor I'm thinking of getting is a Valtra S series. Because I want to use the rear mounted mowers. So I can drive in reverse and all that. I want to be able to do that. Then from there, I'm thinking of getting a Fendt 1000 series. Because I'm gonna need something to haul the pelletizer. Because that's what I'm gonna do on this map. I'm gonna do pellets. Could I stop hitting the fence? Holy Christ. And yeah. But so far we own the class here. I think this is a Zerion. And I own a Stera, the small Stera in game, and I own the small Deutz on Monhub, the new one that came out, 128 horsepower. Now, there is one tractor brand, well, there are a few tractor brands I hope come into the game next time, but there's one in particular, I doubt it'll happen just because of how small this company is. I say small, but they're actually getting up there now. I'd like to see Coyote finally get in the game. Yeah, they only have one tractor above 100 horsepower. That being their PX series, ranging from 95 to 115. But I feel like you could expand into doing some smaller farming scale because they along with a bunch of others, but they have a bunch of the higher spec machines. That would give a chance for the smaller machine companies to showcase their products. Like, you can go to 60 horsepower minimal, and you run small balers and rakes and mower conditioners, cultivators and all that, like 7 foots, all that kind of stuff. That could be cool for the game. Normally I like just using the smaller equipment, but because of the pelletizing, I'm gonna be using bigger machines. Because this map's actually gives pretty good sized fields. It kind of takes a while to do all of it, so this field alone took half an hour to harvest. And this is a 9 meter. I was gonna go with something smaller, but I decided against it because I figured it might take too long. Deutz. The Deutz Agritron. I do have a front loader on it because I wanted one front loader tractor. I do like though how in the class expansion they did have the class loaders, and that's all that can go on them. I kind of like that. Yes, the John Deere had that, but I like that they gave it to more than just the new brand. New Holland had that back when they were first added, and then it kind of went just to Stool. But it'd be nice, yeah, Stool can still be in the game and could be a little bit cheaper than the actual brand name one for the tractor itself. But I think it would be cool to have it so that the brand tractor or loader brand matches the actual tractor. And also, can we get this tractor, like, can we get smaller, some more Deutz that are actually, I think, great to use, in my opinion. Because you really don't get enough Deutz to use in the game anymore. Because, personally, being in America, you do not see these tractors. You do not see Deutz. Where I am, all it is farm-wise, Deere, Case, New Holland. Kubota is... yeah, Kubota now makes bigger ones, but they haven't really made their way up here. So, it's mostly just the big companies. But it would be nice to see those be more up here. I mean, we also have other brands too. You have, for your smaller stuff, there's Mahindra. You do have oh, what's that called? Yaman, something like that. You have Bobcat, but Bobcat just got into it. Not gonna lie, the Bobcats look like knockoff Coyotes. The cab design, if you look on the cab itself, it's a rip-off of the Coyote. And we also have Coyotes, which, and Kubotas, but Coyote is the one that started to really go around in the region, because they were a great service there and all that, and they're actually really good tractors. I'm not saying that they're a bad tractor brand, all the other ones, but the service-wise wasn't always the best. So that started happening. That's why I like them. Sadly, though, I don't... yeah, on my Northern Maine Farmer account for YouTube, I posted a video last summer about the RX 7320. Sadly, that machine has come and gone. It was fun to drive something more than about 75 horsepower. It was fun to drive something that wasn't hydro. It was a nice tractor. Its downfall in the end was, I think it's, to me, I started to get used to it, but I didn't like it that much. What came down to it was its actual loader design and how the loader was built on it. For context, all of our tractors that can support a loader have loaders, because it just gives a lot more versatility to the actual machine. So, but the problem was, with all the other ones, with the DK S series, SE series, and the CK SE series, you could easily see your bucket. But this one, you couldn't. It was hard to see where your bucket was. We thought of we even threw the idea of, oh, we should get a camera to put it right in the bonnet, aim down at there, and put like a farm monitor, like you would have for your seeders and all that, on the actual tractor, and that's how we would see. But in the end, we were having problems with our backhoe. It was a 3-point, so it wasn't much power to it anyways, but it wasn't powerful. It didn't dig deep enough. So in the end, we traded it for another DK 6010 SE with I think it's a KB, oh, what's this? A KB 82 something. I can't remember. We've only had it for about maybe a week. Obviously, same tractor as our DK 6010 SE that we've had for about a year and a half now. But it just has the tires that our RX had. But I will say, I will miss that 70. I do wish that Coyote would make a better loader for it, to actually, so you could see better. I wish they would do that. I feel like that would actually help that tractor out a lot. I think, I've never driven the PK, but I think the same could be said there. The NX has somewhat of the same problem. Not as bad though, you can still see, but it suffers from the same problem. The way that the bonnet is shaped, it's hard to see from. That's why I hope if they ever redo the RX series like they did the DK, because originally the DK was the big boy at 92 horsepower, but they redid the series because it was like a series that went on from I can't remember, quite a bit. There's a few horsepower ranges. I think there was one at like 50, 60, and it went up to 92. So they just went to the 40 to 60 like the NX, but made it a little bit different. I do hope they redo it, or make a new series of tractor that works better in that regard. And if you can put hydro on that, that would be great. Only hydro, yeah, you lose your power, but it's so nice for loader work. You cannot beat a hydrostatic transmission for loader work. You can't. Because you have at least I find, I have a lot more control over a hydro with a loader than I do with a power shuttle or standard in a loader. Power shuttles, out of all the standard clutch gear shift transmissions, I will say the power shuttle is the easiest to drive. I will say that it is really the nicest one to drive because of its You don't need a clutch to go into reverse and shift and all that. That's what makes it amazing. And power shell is sometimes, in standard, is better than a freaking hydro. Road work. If you're driving down the road with a trailer, standard every day. It's just better. It's easier because you're not holding down your foot. You just put it in gear, release the clutch, and let it go. You keep your foot next to the clutch just in case you need to stop in your brake, but you're not having to hold it down. I don't know if John Deere makes I think they do, make a 70, around a 75 horsepower tractor that's actually in a hydrostatic transmission. It's not likely that we would ever buy one due to them being completely overpriced for what they are, and I still stand by that. That's one of the many reasons I really dislike John Deere. And you, if it's an American map in this game, I will use a John Deere. I actually really want to try a John Deere mod out. The one by Black Sheep, the old 40 series. Because I cannot lie, those are nice tractors. But the new ones, they're so overpriced. And I can't say that, oh, it's so full of computers, that's a negative. I can't say that because all of them are full of computers and it's hard to fix them. But they cost you an arm and a leg to get anything fixed. That's why I'm not the biggest fan of Kubotas either. At our place, one, service not that great. Two, trade-in price. Holy, trade-in price is bad. At least where we are. I know someone who spent quite a bit of money on a machine, and they got, after a year, it was a mower, after a year using it, not too many hours, not a lot. It was a diesel, to be fair, so it was on the expensive side. But they, after 1 year, they would only give a trade-in because they wanted something bigger. They would only give him a fifth of what he paid for after 1 year. Keep in mind, just to upgrade from, I think it was a 63, something like that, to a 72. Or was it a 72 to an 84? Something like that. That's why I don't like them, because the little things like that make an impression on the company and the brand. I don't know I haven't had too much experience with Case. I have driven a Case, a small compact tractor one, but I have driven one. It wasn't a bad machine. I didn't like it. It did have hydro, which was nice, but it had the rocker pedal. I prefer what the Coyotes have. They have the side-by-side pedal. I prefer that. But that was many years ago, so they could have changed the design of their smaller tractors by then. But I don't think Case is a bad tractor. I like the New Hollands. I don't know if I ever showed that tractor on video before. But we own a 94 or 95? Something like that. New Holland TC210, I think it's a 210D, or it's just a 210. I love that tractor. Granted, first thing I ever drove, but I still love that tractor. Yeah, it's not the biggest machine ever in the world. it's versatile. And what's even better is that thing actually came with a front loader. However, the loader that my grandfather got with it was too big, so it didn't work really on the machine. Which is sad, but so that thing should have a front loader, but even though it doesn't, has a lot of power, and it still runs perfectly to this day. Granted, it does need a motor job to get that horsepower back, but still, great machine. And our mower cut a lot of grass with. Needs work done to it now, but that's with any machine as it gets old. Oh, there is one brand that I have not driven up here. I've driven an old one. And when I say old, I mean old. But I have never tried the Massey's. The compact Massey Ferguson tractors. Never tried them. Because when they started selling them, we moved away from New Holland because the service of the providers that sold New Holland sucked, and they also sell Massey's. I would have loved to try one. But we have an old two-wheel at the front Massey, the old farm tractors. So we have one of those. Never seen a class. What else happened? There's a lot. Never seen a Fent up here. Never seen Challenger. Never seen a Valtra. What are some other? Never seen a Vaderstad. But sometimes you see the equipment from Vaderstad. So there's a few other American brands, and I'm blanking on them. But what's funny is the Coyote is not an American brand, or that is used a lot in America. It's actually made in South Korea. People are like, oh, you're not using it. At that point, no tractor manufacturer builds their stuff completely in one country or in the States. But Coyote is partnered, or there's either ownership or partnership with Dyson or something like that, the motor company. They make their own steel, they make their own engines, they make all their stuff for the tractors themselves, which I personally like. I thought of modding in, I would try to mod in a Coyote for consoles. However, licensing. So, could do one for PC. I would never be able to use it, sadly, though. Oh, wrong way. My guess, though, is the next brand is going to be... Oh, shoot. I do have to say, I want to see more Masseys. I want to see more Challengers. Defense, I think they should just finish the Vario series. Like, add in the 800 and the 500. I think that would be good. Add the new design for the 900 series. I think Massey's should have some more tractors in the actual game. New Holland, I think we're fine on. I would like to see some mowers from not Coyote, New Holland. Those could be nice, and some baling equipment and all that. More baling equipment, more equipment from New Holland, like on the actual, not on the tractor side. Same thing I could think should be said to Deere, although I would like to see a John Deere in this small tractors category, whether that be a 5R, 5M, I don't know, but I would like to see one be in there. I would also like to see the New Holland telehandler come back. JCB teleskid would be amazing to have. And bring back the JCB loaders and telehandlers. That would be nice. I do think Kubota will come. And we might see more Mahindra tractors. Mahindra. McCormick could be a nice brand to come. That could be a nice brand. There are a lot of brands that would be really nice to see. Class obviously will stay, and I would like to keep them, keep every equipment in the game that they have now. For Class, that would be nice. Armor Track. There's only one tractor. I love that tractor. That's one of my favorite freaking tractors. I would love to see another Armor Track. Or just some more equipment by Armor Track. Shoot. If we get the that feature where a lot of people have been asking for, where you can dig the soil yourself and terraform it with excavators and all that, I think that would be cool to have then. New Holland construction, case construction, those type of things. Some John Deere forestry could be cool. I don't really want to keep saying like, oh, the big brand, because they own everything. Do we have sunflower in the game? Hold on, I gotta check that. I would like to see more Lamborghini. I want to see the Lamborghini tractors come back. No, sunflower is not in the game. I would like to see that. I would also like to see some sort of zero-turn ride-on mowers come to the game, where you can actually choose whether it mulches or not the grass. So you can choose, does it leave behind a grass swath, or does it, like these mowers now, they're leaving behind the grass, or does it just not leave grass? That would be cool to see. There's one tractor brand, for the love of God, I never want to see in this game because it's ugly as shit. They're called Yaman. No. Farm Sim, Giants, do not bring that tractor brand in this game. Please, they are the ugliest tractors ever. If you don't know, their bonnet design is terrible. They have a gold rim. Their rims are gold. They're a gold color, which doesn't work. And yeah, they look cheaply built. I've never driven one. I'm not saying they're bad performance yet, because I haven't driven one. But I don't want to drive one because they don't look very good. They don't look good built. I say Coyote could never come in the game, but Mahindra came in the game because of the side-by-side. We could maybe see Coyote come in with the K9, or we could have him with the Mecron. That could be cool. Or even the Zero Turns. Or even the Stump Grinder. I would be fine with that. I just want to see Coyote represented in the game. Roadside cutters would be nice. Or the butterfly flap bush hogs, where you could choose once again whether it leaves grass or not. That could be a cool feature. Just stuff like that would be so nice to see in this game. I think brand-wise you're almost done. It's just adding more from those brands, I feel. I think once I know there's a brand called LS. I don't know much about LS, but I would like, it would be cool to see them in the game so I could know more about them. Vaderstad, the tractors, would like to see those. Kubota, I'd like to see Kubota in the game. Coyote, love to see Coyote tractors. Anything Coyote, to be honest. But if I had to choose one tractor from Coyote, it'd be the PK, because it fits at least what Giants are filtering, 100 horsepower and above, 90, 100. So I think it could work. What else? Mahindra, like to see that they have some tractors. McCormick, same. JCB, yes, they're in the game, but they are missing one of their most iconic creations, the teleskid. They need to add that freaking teleskid. You can leave the New Holland that are in the game already in FS19 for the new game FS21 or whatever that may be called. However, I think you need to add the teleskid. What other brands are out there that are, at least off the top of my head? Being up here, there's not a lot, so I don't know too much. I only see what I see on videos. I would actually like to see the G4 come back. Grapes be added to the game. I do say, what annoys me is whenever there's a new crop, like we had sugarcane. Case got the deal for the sugarcane harvester. Granted, at that time, no one else had equipment in the game, brand-wise, that would have sugarcane harvesters. John Deere never got that. But I mean, the same thing. Just I can see why. Cotton comes along. We all think, oh, cotton, new brand John Deere, will go with the new crop. Oats was just our new cereal crop. Any combine can harvest it. Nope. Let's give it to Case. Finally came the cotton DLC with John Deere in it. I think that a grape DLC would be great. I really do. Because then you could have that New Holland grape harvester. I want a Lisa Tedder. Or do I own one? I do own one, but it's way too small and I don't want to frig with it. I'm gonna try this one out. Deutz, I would like to see more equipment from Deutz. Whether that be a harvester, more tractors. They just came out and I actually have this mod installed. This tractor right here. The Series 7, the new design. I feel like that should be in the game next time around. The fan... Can we just get the blue power? Like, can we just honestly keep the blue power in base game? I love the look of the blue power T7. Same thing with the T5, the T6, and the T8. I don't know if the T9's ever had one. T4's had the F8 one. Can we just get them as like an alternate design, like with the old Deutz from the last series? I really hate that it does that noise when I have a turn signal. But could we have something like that? Instead of it being engine upgrade, it's just blue powered. In this case, you could do the same thing for the case. I don't. John Deere does a few. I don't know if they have a specific like. The thing is, New Holland and Case keep their color, but they just make it metallic-y and all that with different rim color, like the metallic silvers and all that, or the chromy silvers and all that. But I don't know if John Deere does that. I really don't. Want to get that all spread before too long. But yeah, there's more to this game that should come along. Fella, I actually think could come to the game because of the person behind the mod doing the licensing. I think that it could come to the game. Be cool to see some more equipment from Fella. Hey company, Heston could be a cool company to come to the game. Heston bales. We have an old mower conditioner that's actually Heston, I believe. Just stuff like that would be nice to see in the game. The more equipment, the better. Because it brings a bit more atmosphere to the game itself. If there's any crops I would like to see more. I'm just doing this so it spreads all the grass a little bit better so it dries. I would like to see freaking alfalfa come to the game, grapes. Or even another root crop like carrots, onions, some cabbage, something like that would be nice to see come to the game. Goats could be a cool new animal. I think goats could be a really cool animal. And the ability to turn, if you bring in goats, then you can bring in this new crop almost. You could bring in cheeses now, where you can set up a building that'll turn your milk from cattle or goats into cheese or goat cheese respectively. What else? Alpacas, I mean, yeah, you could bring them to the game. I don't think it will add too much, but could be a cool new animal. There is so much left to be done to this game. It is amazing. I will say though, the nerf to the bucket, how much the buckets hold is, yeah. It was so bad, the Ropa in the last game on the West Coast map by, oh shoot, who was that by? One of my all-time favorite maps. Well, anyways, I did a lot of silage on that series, that playthrough, not playthrough, I didn't do it when I played it for myself. I did so much silage that I would have millions and millions of liters. So I bought the Ropa originally thinking, oh, this would save me so much time. It was slow as shit, only 1,000 liters per second. And I thought, or less than, it was like 500 or something like that. It wasn't very fast, so I thought, let me lease a silage bucket at the time which hold 10,000 liters. I'm like, this thing's quicker. Because in 5 buckets I was full. So it was kind of a no-brainer. So I traded it and got a bunch of money back on a silage fork. I'm sad the Laylee ended up getting a lot of its equipment removed from the game. That kind of sucks. It'd be nice to get some more forestry equipment in. I really do not like forestry. I will be honest with everyone there. Forestry is not my kind of thing. I have the long physics and all that drive me mad. However, it's still a really cool, interesting mechanic in the game. So, more equipment for that would be nice. Love to have vineyards, and if you made vineyards by adding grapes and all that, then you could add I don't know what they're called, but a tractor that comes to mind is New Holland's T4 Slim, or however they have that branded. It's a really thin T4 with the new bonnet design and all that, and its purpose is for wineries. So that could be something really cool to come to the game. I don't know. We're only gonna have to wait and see. But I think whatever comes next will be good. I will say the graphics in the game have grown on me ever since the release. At first I thought, these are good graphics, but it feels a little bit too not realistic, but too much. But now that time has passed and everyone's adjusted to them, I think they fit the game. I will say on console, it is a struggle sometimes. That's why I have my PC, so the next game will be on PC. I'm still figuring out how to do streaming and all that on PC, but I will get there eventually. Right now, most of my games are on here, so I'm just streaming on the PlayStation. There, we'll get this all spread out. And then I'm gonna do the pelletizing of the straw at the same time as the pelletizing for all this hay. And yes, there is a lot of freaking hay. And this will also give me $50,000 per load. The hay and the straw are worth the same amount. I will keep some hay and straw. I'll probably keep about 4 trailer loads each. For if there is a great demand. I might actually keep all of it for when there's a great demand. No, I do want to sell some hay because I do need money. Whatever I have more of. But yeah. The Challenger 1000 series, essentially the Fenton 1000, Varia 1000, would be nice to see. And don't say, oh, the tractor's already in the game. That didn't stop them with the Fenton and Challenger cross tracks. Granted, if they did, Challenger would only have one unique, it only has one unique vehicle, being the big boy. I really don't like the bigger ones, like the quad track, the T9, because of the axle. I'm not saying they're a bad tractor, I just personally like the one frame. I don't like the middle adjusting part. I'm not the biggest fan of it. That pivot point, I'm not like, oh Oh my god, it's the best thing. No, I'm kind of indifferent about it. It's like, it's nice that you can make tractors the size that they are. I don't care for the steering that much. At least in game, I don't know how they are in real life. I will say though, the Big Bud 747 makes sense that the thing's an axle. It makes sense. I'll tell you that much. That Big Buds are not coming on this map. They won't go on Goldcrest either because they are too freaking big. That's the problem with the Big Bud. It's too big. It's too big for the game. Oh, the press conference for the PS5's tomorrow. Maybe we can get some... Maybe they'll release some specs about the PS5. Which would be nice to know, because then we can kind of see... Because Giants released Lamborghini... They've released a bunch of machines on ModHub. And the reasoning, I believe, was because the game could not handle... They couldn't have more because... So they put it on ModHub, so everyone... They did put in the main game that your ModHub storage would be less and all that. There was some... It was a storage problem, I believe. But if this thing... Granted, I will never have to worry about that issue. But it's nice because it'd be like, hey... They're in the base game, you don't need to mod them. I don't know, we'll see. I will say though, F you to whoever made the sad Farm Sim 2015 quote Coyote mod. That ain't no Coyote. It's just the Lindner telehandler and wheel loader from that game reskinned in a Coyote orange saying Coyote. Coyote does not make wheel loaders and telehandlers. My bucket's all the way down. That ain't smart. First of all, let's just do a quick little... Throw that all back. I know I'm supposed to be making this fluffed out, but... I need to push it a little bit in the field. Get it somewhat off the road. And also the tether will make this stuff go everywhere. In real life we don't ted the hay. We don't. It just sits and we let it sit for... Normally we can let it sit for about a few days, and then we'll go through, rake it, let it sit for the day, and then just before we bale, about an hour or two, we flip it over again to let it dry out. So you don't have to do this. I'm just doing this. I would never normally not do this, but I'm just doing it because there's two cuts on it, so I want to spread it out. You can see that some spots actually started to dry, but then, well, it didn't because of the rain. It was almost ready to turn over, but never did. So we're gonna get a lot of freaking pellets. I'll tell you that much. My last, and I only had 4 fields at the time. The last harvest of pellets ended up giving me almost a little over 4 trailer loads. So a little over, I ended up with 200 something thousand made that day. Yes, unwilling to wait for me to reverse civilian. Oh, just run right into my tedder, thank you. Oh wait, not even mine. My least tedder. I wish you could push the AI. I really do. Run them right off the road for being idiots. But yeah, we'll get this spread and then we're gonna probably skip a day. Skip to the next day. Might do some contracts, I'm not sure. I don't really do a lot of the contracts. Let's just go through and get this done. Yeah, when this is all hay, it's gonna be a good yield. We won't get it all pelletized today. By the time I might stream again for this map, I'm hoping tomorrow will be GTA because I'm hoping they do a good double money or triple money. Knowing Rockstar, they probably won't and just give us shit. But we will see. I haven't, besides that one stream you guys, or two streams, because I legit did not want to play anything else at the time. I haven't played GTA. Because there's no content. There's no content. There's no point in grinding right now because there are things I can still buy, but I don't know. I just don't get the drive. I still want to break the world record. Yes, I still need to get those cargo warehouses. But I got no drive to do it right now. That's my problem. I know Red Dead's having the same thing with there's nothing to do in the game. I know Professional's getting worn out. Or not necessarily worn out of the game, but he made a video where he even said that, hey, look, you need to give us an update on when are we getting an update? Get us back into the game. I think they need to do the same thing for GTA. Because right now, I cannot even look to see if there's any relevant news on Rockstar's updates. I can't. Because what do I get? Boss man there saying, oh, GTA 5 Cops and Crooks update. There ain't no fucking Cops and Crooks update. You were talking about that when freaking they announced the casino DLC, and then once they announced it, you jumped ship from that and said it went on to casino videos. Like what? It's just clickbait, clickbait, clickbait. I get it. You're trying to make it on YouTube. I get that, but do it the right way. There's a right way and a wrong way. And that's doing it the wrong way. Clickbaiting everyone so you can get the views. Everyone thinks, oh, you put the good stuff for last because of watch time. We all know how watch time works, which sucks. The watch time is stupid. It's better than the click one, I will admit. The views, it's better, but still. YouTube itself is a debate for another day. I don't know, there's a lot that can be done, but Corona. So, who knows? Well, and now in America with the incident with George Floyd and the protesting, that's just gonna make Corona even worse, and we're all gonna get stuck with this for another few months. And I go to a school where you have to be admitted in and all that. You go through a application and all that. And considering we take people all throughout the state, it's like, do we go back in the fall? Are we going back in the fall? I really do hope that this all gets under control pretty quickly, so we don't face that issue later on. Am I holding hope? Nope. Lost hope in humanity now, so we'll only have to see what happens. Hope one day things will get better, but all we can do is sit and wait. That's all we can do right now. I hope this dries though. Holy, I want to get this dry so I can just do all the pellets before winter. If not, I'm leasing the thing no matter what because of the straw. But I'm going to then go and I'll then silage on this map sucks. It really does. Because the one good place that gives you it, yeah, you can only put 8,000 liters into the digester, and it's slow as shit. I feed it for a full day and I made $5,000 at a price of $400 per liter, 1,000 liters, which is a lot for silage. So that's why I really do not want to put this all into silage. I really want to avoid that, because otherwise I'm gonna only get $100 per 1,000 liters or something like that, and I really do not want that when I can get the pelletizing. Yeah, it cost me like 20 grand to rent everything, 25 grand, but holy, one load I made 25 grand back. So I ain't worried about making profit. I got plenty of hay and straw. Because what this is all gonna go towards is A, that new Valtra I want, and 2, the haul. The haul doesn't change much in terms of the straw pellets. It's not why I'm getting it. I'm getting it because of the hay. See, on this map, straw pellets and hay pellets are worth the exact same. For some reason, the straw add-on harvest, DLC, whatever you want to call it, they added their new sell point, but it doesn't take drop pellets. It only takes them if they're in pallets, I believe. So I'd rather put the time in and do it that way and get all that money for the hay pellets. That sucker will be paid off so quickly. It's $400,000 I need to invest in it before even owning the pelletizer. But by the time I'm done with pellets and all that, I'm gonna be really far in debt. Or it's a lot of money spent, because I'm gonna need something like the Fendt 1000 series. Or something like that. I need a big tractor and need to spend $350,000 on the pelletizer itself. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna be spending a little over, probably 600 grand for just those two equipments. By the end of it, it's $1 million to get everything for the pelletizing. I do want to move the sell point from my farm because I think that's a little bit lazy If I can, I don't know if I can because of the way the map is. I have to own the land. I would like to put in a town spot that I just, or somewhere else where I can leave like a skid loader or something and unload. But I don't know. I don't know. We will have to wait and see. Yeah, once this is done, we'll pass some time. Hopefully this will dry out. Let me check. Positive, positive, positive. Yes, this thing will dry out, no problem. And hopefully, in the next day, in game, we'll be able to... The rake's already hooked up on the stair. So we'll get raking right away. Lease the Fent. Lease the pelletizer. And start making some money. Because raking won't take too long. It really won't. He says this, he's been tedding for 20 minutes. But it shouldn't take too long. The pelletizing itself, that's going to take a while. That'll probably be either off camera or streamed tomorrow if there's no good GTA double money and if no one wants to play some Warzone. Because I actually want to get better at that game. But it's so annoying to play solo. Yes, I'm the dick who runs a Heartbeat Kilo, not M4 because I don't have that unlocked yet, Kilo with an RPG. Double time. I'm a dick. And I also have frags. So I should put claymores on that set, but that's my ultimate sit on the roof, camp the stairs set. Cause I don't know how many times I've been up onto the stairway, just look down, saw someone come up, wait for them to realize I'm looking dead at them, coming up the stairs. They try and fire at me and I just drop the freaking missile right on them. If they survive, I have the Kilo to back me up. But I probably will I like having the AR because of the longer range. And I have a sniping set where I have overkill, a sniper, and I had the Kilo on it for now because that's my most upgraded AR. But I'll probably change it to an SMG since I have a sniper. We'll see. Just solos is so annoying to play. I just don't feel like dealing with it. If anyone in the video set is on PS4, something like that, if you wanna join and play and all that, just send me a message. Farm Sim, I prefer to play solo, but other games, it's always better to have friends. It really is. GTA, I love playing GTA, but it's such a grind to do anything by yourself. I've tried, and yeah. I hate asking people for help because half the time I only have very small time to play, and especially online games like that where I can let loose, swear, stream, all that. So it's a little bit harder, and I really don't. I hate that if I help them, I have no problem in helping someone, but my concern is if I help them or they help me, I can't return that favor because I have no choice but I need to go do other things. That's what sucks, and I feel bad about that. I gotta get out of that mindset because I want to break the world record for the most money made in GTA in 24 hours, in one day. So far, from what I believe, the professional holds that record with a little over, I think it's somewhere around 40 million. Now, there's a lot of factors that rely on getting that world record. One, we'll return this real quick. One, double money. Two, I need to stay up for 24 hours. And three, I need a dedicated 10 people, take shifts and all that with me, and help get to the world record. Because in the end, I think that I can beat it because I don't have any of the criminal masterminds. I don't have any of them. I don't have the one for the original heist. I don't have the one for the I don't have the one for the original heist, and I don't have one for the Doomsday. Right now, I'm working on getting the Diamond Casino one. For the only bad part about that is I have to ask people to help me, but I can't give them a lot of money, and I hate doing that because in that 24 hours, it's not like I can help them. You want to beat that record, you gotta help one person, and that's it. If everything goes right, let me just calculate it out. I can tell you at least how much you can make from the crates. 5. You can make $27,500,000 just on crates alone. If you have 5 large warehouses, full double money, full lobby, you can do it. Import export, I can do quite a few. The only problem is I gotta decide, is the criminal mastermind worth it? That 10 mil, spending 3.5 hours or however long it takes to do those heists, and I have to do it all in one shot. If not, if anyone dies once, it's done. It's over. There's no saving the run. I have to decide, is it too risky going for that? I think the answer is going to end up being a yes. In theory, I think I could make 70 mil, if not more, in one day. If everything went perfectly. The golden spot would be good old 100 million. the way I would calculate how much money I made in one day is by taking right off, I would start a stream. When that stream starts, we see how much money I have. And I'm not going to be counting cars. We're not going to get a bunch of cars and sell them. No, it's not how it's going to work. We'll do rake up the hay in the morning. Yeah, we'll do that in the morning. The casino, I will take chips from that. It depends on how much I have. If I have like 10 mil, and no, no, actually we won't, because that's a form of making money. But holy shit. Oh wait, that's my overall day. Ooh, I thought, holy shit, that's a lot of leasing costs. We're making pellets today. But I don't know. I have 2 large warehouses now. I need to get the next 2. Sleep for 2 hours. Is this thing bug? Why did I sleep for 12 hours? What's the great demand? I feel like I just got scammed. I'm like, oh, let me sleep 2 hours. Skips the entire fucking day. Like, what? It literally went to when you could sleep. Oh my goodness. That's a bug in Seasons. We're just gonna do it this way. Hope that didn't ruin the hay. No, we didn't get any rain. Any rain in the forecast? Shit, there is. As soon as there's light, we gotta go. Like, we have no choice. We have to get going. I'm gonna wait for probably 9:30, 9 o'clock. Wait for 9. Oh my god. These are some thick swaths. Okay, well, not 60. Real time. Oh my god, there's gonna be so much hay. So, we're gonna just... I'm gonna go from field 82, and we're just gonna work our way up. I think cutting that grass was the right move, just because it spread it all out. I would not want a bigger windrower in this case. Holy. I do gotta be careful not to grab the frickin' straw. If I miss a little bit of hay, I'm not too worried about it. I think we have enough. You gotta remember, there are 6 fields like this. This is 2 of them. That pelletizer is going to get so full so quickly. I'm going to love this. I actually got demotivated from my Goldcrest series because I was doing pellets there, trying to do the hay pellets. Well, in seasons, there was a glitch where the hay pellets wasn't working properly, and I couldn't get them to work, so I thought, well, shit, I spent all this money for nothing. So I wasn't really too, I still really am not motivated to go back to it right now. If I feel like it, I will go back to the Goldcrest save, but I don't know. That's just going to be a me decision when I feel like it. But for now, I'm having fun on this map, so we'll just continue on this map. This time I'm gonna get that Fendt with a bigger horsepower engine than what I did last time. Last time I got the smallest horsepower engine. Granted, still a big ass engine, don't get me wrong, but it struggled on the hills a little bit. So I think I'm gonna go for bigger engine this time. I would like to do the T6, but that I don't think has enough power. I'll see what the power is. I know the biggest is a 435. I don't remember what the smallest Fendt was. So we'll see. We will see when the time comes. I have used the new I haven't really used the T8. I have used the Fendt 1000 before. I have used the Vultra too, but I don't know. I might end up going with, I don't know what tractors I'm gonna go with. I want to go with tractors I haven't used. That's why, granted the Stera was already part of this, but I would have gone with the Stera. I have used the Magnum. The case that's the same horsepower as this. And I have used the New Holland T6 many times. Haven't used a Stera. I got rid of the T5 because I've used that a few times. I didn't want to use the Valtra because it was about the same horsepower as this, I believe. So I went with, I didn't want to use the Fendt, and I saw the Deutz. I'm like, I haven't used the Deutz yet. Let's use the Deutz. So I got the Deutz. I might end up using the big Deutz Far, the base game one. I might end up buying that tractor. I haven't really used the 6R or the 8R. I don't want to use it on this series because I want to use more the European tractors. So I'm telehandler wise, I might go with the Class. I might go with the New Holland. Still on the fence with that. Challenger won't be in this series. That'll be in the Goldcrest one when I get back to it. That'll be there. On my Goldcrest one, I have a New Holland T5 and I have a Puma, Case Puma. My next tractor is actually going to be a 8R. I believe that was my plan, to get an 8R to haul the baler. Originally that was going to be my pellet series where I do a lot of pellets, but I'm thinking this map's a little bit more suited for that. It feels like pellets belong more on this one. So I'm going to do that. And then hay would be more on that one, where I'm going to do a lot more livestock. This one I want to do some sheep and chickens, because I don't want to be doing baling really on this one. So I don't want to be doing cattle. Sheep I think are just going to be a fun addition, because I can feed them with hay pellets. So I really don't need to make bales. So we'll see. And I'm waiting for when I get bored of this one, I will find or the Goldcrest series, I will find another American map. But this time I'm going to put on, actually, I'm sad that it's the Fort Kent. I'm glad it's actually a Northern Maine geo for the Maine. However, I wish it was a Caribou where there's the geo fits a little bit more, where there's a lot of farming. Or Fort Fairfield, Pete Prescott, somewhere around there, Limestone. That would be better. Fort Kent doesn't have too much farming. But still, I appreciate that there is actually a geo for Maine, and it is a Northern Maine geo. Based off a town in Northern Maine. That makes me happy. Okay. I might end up selling Field 101. I don't like dealing with the fence. I might just buy this one next to me and convert that to grass. I'm not sure yet. I want to keep the bigger fields for grass fields, or for agriculture fields, to grow straws so I can make straw pellets, but I'm going to keep that for that. And these weird shaped ones, and the ones at the game, this map is already grass, will stay grass. I might end up plowing a few up here and there just so I can get the nutrients back in the ground. Like leave it for a year and then, or do radishes and then replant the grass. Because I know that grass does lose its yield over time. You know, cars, you're really gonna box me in. I just want to turn around in my field. I still don't know what this channel is gonna end up being. Is it gonna be variety? Like I've been doing? I like having the variety where I can just do whatever game I feel like. Or do I go with a specific series of games? I don't know yet. I'm kind of just letting whatever I think work. If it doesn't work, I go do something different, see what works. And do I enjoy it? And to be honest, YouTube I do for fun. I'm not out here to be the next Mr. Beast, or, well, being the next Mr. Beast would be great because you give money away to charity and all that. But that's besides the point. But you know what I mean? Make a bunch of money off it. Like, oh, I want to do YouTube to make money. No, I'm doing this to have fun with it. No part of me is like, I'm in this for the long haul to make money. No. No. No, no, no. If it ends up being like that, great. If it doesn't, I have no problem with that. I just like streaming. Should I go to Twitch or something? Yeah, probably. But Twitch, I feel like, is a lot harder to get around on. And on this, I find it's easier. Because right now, I'm not interested in the, oh, thanks for the money or the gifted subs. However Twitch works, I really don't know how that works. I don't have a system for that. Would I consider it maybe in the future once in a while? Yes, I'm gonna be streaming Beat Saber on there when I do it. Because of I can play whatever songs I like and not get the copyright issue. That's why I'm gonna be doing that. But besides that, nope, I'm not gonna fight with it. Because a lot of my shit's gotten copyrighted because of me, because I'm not, my mind's like, oh, a little, there's a faint side of music in the background, and everyone, copyright, 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 yeah. I'm not big enough to get strikes, which is nice. I got claims, but there's no point in claiming because I don't make money. I don't dispute the claims, just let them sit. I don't know if that's the right thing to do or not, but we're gonna wait and see. Because if it ain't, this channel ain't gonna exist. I'm just letting this run its course. This channel goes when, you know, I'm tired of it. And that's how my thought is. When I'm done, I'm done. I've had my time. I had my fun with it. I'm just here to do it for fun, enjoy it. Yeah, might it suck? Yeah. Is it the best thing ever? Nope. It's not always the best content ever. I'll be honest. Does my voice sound terrible? Yeah, it really does. Believe me, my voice in my head is a lot better than what you all hear. But it is what it is. I can't change the way my voice sounds. Never can, never will. Maybe one day I'll get used to how it sounds, how it actually sounds. But we'll see. Okay, 3 fields down, 3 to go. Got my new field over here. The field I'm actually going to, you do get right off in the actual, if you start the new farmer save, you do get field 132 and 128. This is a new farmer save because I just didn't want to deal with setting everything up, and I wanted to see how the map actually is. All of this, none of this money is cheated. I do have the government mod in. That's just because I always have it just in case something bad happens. I always have it there just in case. But I have not brought in any money whatsoever. All of the money has been legitimately earned from starting from scratch. So what I did was I sold the harvester you started with and some of the useless machines. Sold the 2 fields and bought grass fields. Just traded the mowers in. I had enough money to get. I traded in the T5, got the Deutz. By the end of it, I ended up having enough money to buy the class. Because I need something a little bit bigger to. Because one set of mowers was going to be way too long to do all this mowing with. So I decided I'll get. Not a butterfly, but I'll get a front mower and a side mounted mower. So I bought what I have now and the class. And I just rent the pelletizer to do the pelletizing. We might actually get the T4 to play around with. Not T4. T4 and the pelletizer. I do have the mod for the T4. I have that on the Goldcrest series because I've always wanted to use a T4. So I have that. But yeah, we're gonna just wait and see. I'm still not 100% sold on what tractors I'm gonna get. I do know I want a telehandler. I do know that. Because I have plans to store the pellets eventually. And I want something maneuverable. I still don't know if that's going to be a class, if that's going to be a New Holland. I don't know what brand that'll be, but I know I want a telehandler. If you're wondering why I'm shutting off the rake too and not just lifting it up, it's because because the swaths are so high, I'm not sure if the rake, if on and up, will actually affect them. So I'm just shutting them off so I can just easily move around and not have to worry. Like, there's a lot of fields that I'm gonna... Like, 96. If I buy that area, I'm gonna combine 72, 96, and 71 all into one grass field at that point. That's actually probably where I'm gonna go next. Or I'll buy a few fields around here so I can do some more straw pellets. I'm not sure yet. Go up top. But all my tractors have Nokian tires. Or commercial or turf tires. That is... I will have 3 sets of tires on this farm. Throwback, or a reference to how we actually run ours. I say farm, not a farm in my eyes, but classified as a farm. That's how we run ours. We have one with, well, we have 2 tractors with the lawn tires or turf tires, commercial, however you want to call them. And we have one with our 4 industrials, which I'm gonna label as more the wider, thinner treads. And then we have one with the ag tires. The ones that you normally see on the big tractors. If I can get the... I'm hoping I can get whatever tractor for the pelletizer in the R4. I really hope I can do that. If I can, brilliant. If I can't, well, shoot. Because it would make sense. Yeah, I know I ain't gonna get no Nokians, but I can get at least the least damaging grass crop and still like to damage grass, and I can still end up having the best, really good. Granted, the Nokians are really freaking, turf tires are good on dirt too, don't get me wrong, but they suck when once mud gets caught in them, you're stuck. You're not getting free. But the R4s are like a mix between your really high studded tractor tire and your ag tire and your lawn tractor tire. It's to give the best of both worlds, I guess. And if this thing ever ends up... I find YouTube doesn't work for me. I've already decided that no matter what, all of this stays. Because in the end, there might be someone out there like me. Yeah, there'll be old content, but maybe there's someone that wants to know how it was like for people who didn't really make it. Well, they can find it. I'm not ashamed of what I make. I'm really not. If I was, well, I wouldn't be doing it. That simple. All you can do on YouTube is, unless it's your job, and then it's a little different. But for me, it's sit down, have some fun, Chat with people. Well, I say that and there's no one watching this as of now. But sit, chat, if that's the case. And that's it. You know, I haven't been harassed by anyone in particular in, shoot, quite a while actually, about and during a stream. I haven't been harassed, so I don't know. I fell apart with that group. Anyways, I don't hold any regrets on what I did on leaving, but howdy. But I'm finding my own way. Someone keeps coming in and out. I want to know who you are. Who are you? Who are you? I have a feeling I know who it is. I have a feeling it's Nick. But at the same time, it might not be. Could be Amy, could be Oliver, could be anyone. But out of all of them, at least lately, it would be Nick. Granted, this is Farm Sim, and I get it, it's not a popular game. At least among a lot of people. People see it as not that great of a game. But for me, it's a relaxing game. Something I can play whenever I feel like, there ain't no good game out right now to play. Well, I really do want to start playing American Truck, but howdy partner. I first gotta learn how to set up streaming and all that on my PC. I haven't done that yet, so I'm kind of slacking there. But once I figure that out, I probably will do some American Truck. I will do some Shell Shock. I would do Shell Shock on here if I already didn't own it on the PC and that was as high of a level as I am. Because I'm almost, I think I'm level 75 or 76. I'm a high level at least. I know I'm somewhere around there. I have quite a few games. I have the Escapist. I think I own the Escapist too. If not, maybe not. I own Battles. I own BTD 6. That I think could be fun. Doing some challenges on there. I don't know. With now owning a small gaming PC, there's a lot of options I have of where can I go next. I'm not necessarily stuck to the PlayStation. Will I still be on PlayStation doing games? Yes. Will I get a PlayStation 5 when that comes out? Not sure. I really don't know yet. A part of me says yes, but a part of me says no. Because I have the PC. I'll have to see. VR, my thing is, what's really going to make or break for me the PS5, if I get it or not. Not that it's going to be a bad console if it has this or not. No, just if I end up getting it, it's going to be the what they already have for VR support. Is that VR system they have compatible with the PlayStation 5 like it is with the 4? If that's the case, I will probably get it because more VR games. If not, I don't know if it's going to be worth it. I have to first see what can my computer handle. I gotta see what my PC can handle, but I don't know. That's a decision future me will have to deal with. I see someone just... Okay. Oh. if you want to chat, just put something in the freaking not freaking put something in the little box there, the chat comments or not comments. I should be good at this by now, considering I have way too many streams and all that. But shoot, the chat. Just put something in there. We'll have a convo. I'm not doing anything better. I'm just raking. Yeah, I can't wait to see what comes out for the PlayStation 5. There. Last field, and then we're gonna get at least the pelletizer. And that's gonna be a long process, I'll tell you that right freaking now. What time is it? Oh, it's already 10 o'clock. Oh, good lord. We'll probably get through 1 or 2 fields. I don't know. Let's say we're gonna go to 2 hours and 10, 2 hours and 15. We'll do about a half hour longer. So we'll see what we can get done in that time frame. I will do, this is, the pelletizing will take forever, so I probably will end up doing some off camera. I might do a time lapse of it later, and you'll see that. You probably won't see it before I stream this next. If GTA doesn't have a good update tomorrow, double money, I'll probably stream this, or if no one wants to play Warzone, I'll stream this. And then you won't see the time lapse before this goes up, but then before that stream, but you'll see the time lapse of pelletizing what I did. You will see that. So how's everyone? Oh wait, no one's in. I was just about to say, how's everyone's day today? How's it? I remember when I could talk English. So how has everyone's day been today? It was whatever. Was. Why can I not talk right now? Jeez, that's what I was gonna say, but no one's here, so there's no convo to be had. I'm just talking to myself. I do want to know from people, and I'm gonna put this time slot, I gotta remember, 1 hour and 43 minutes. I'm gonna put this time slot in the description so I can get comments on that. What do you guys like better? Or I might put a poll on the time lapse. I'm not sure what I'll do, but I'll have some sort of system of, do you guys like the streams more, or would you prefer I make videos? GTA money grinding, I will still live stream. There are a few things I will still live stream, but I'm just curious of what you guys want. Would you rather have videos, or would you rather have live streams? Because if you guys want the live streams, I'll do my normal thing that I've been doing. If you guys want the videos, then I will do more videos. That's what I'll then save the farm sim for. That's probably what I'll do with the Minecraft too, when I go back to it. Oh, ranking's done. But I just want to know, what do you guys want more? Because yeah, this is my channel, but I also want to make something that you guys can all, that the people, a few that watch it will enjoy. The people that are watching, I want to have something that you guys can enjoy. I get live streams. Some people love, and some people hate them. That's why I want people's honest opinions. I prefer the live streams just because, I'll be honest, they're less work. I just sit down, play a game, chat. The video making, I do the same thing. However, I have to sit down, edit everything afterwards, and all that. I will do that if that's what you guys want. If I see that, hey, you guys want mainly just the live streams, then I will keep just the live streams. It doesn't bother me because this is what, okay, going back to Farm Sim. This is the, I leased this. I could go totally overboard and do that. I could also no, too expensive. I could. I could. Should I? It's a lot of money though, that's the problem. How much can this go up to? Not enough. So, I'm gonna try the New Holland on it. Yeah, I'm gonna try the New Holland on it. And I'll put the tank treads on. We'll try it. Am I gonna... Okay, baling technology. When I do buy the pelletizer, we will have it, so I have to manually reload it. But just during the leasing stage, I do automatic just so I can get through it and not be charged as much overall. See, I feel like that this feels really 2015. Holy, why does this feel like it's 2015 all over again? Farm Sim 2015. I don't like that. Oh. It really feels like it's from that, just with updated textures. It's like nothing's changed. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I also don't like the way the seat moves. I get they have seats like this. I'm not the biggest fan of the seats that move side to side in the game, because it feels a little weird. Okay. Now, how fast is this thing gonna fill up? It's not grabbing at all. Oh my god. Is it? Oh, okay, it is. Oh my god. Confession, the first cut of this had no fertilizer, and the second cut only had 2 out of 3 stages. All of them had 2 out of 3 stages on the second cut. This field and field 132 only had no fertilizer on the first cut, because I just bought the fields, and the other ones all had full fertilizer on the first cut. Oh my god, what have I gotten myself into? Like, this is an appropriate speed for what is happening. I want to do more of these double cuts. Did I overdo it? Did I just put too much through the system and cut? Oh my god. Oh my. I'm gonna need a bigger trailer. Yeah, I need a bigger trailer. I might actually buy this T6, not gonna lie. It's either gonna be the 1000 or the T6. And I will get tank treads. Okay, we're already full. I like to point out, pellets, you need a lot to make pellets. Owned items. We're gonna be right back. Load up, we'll get this thing going. I just want to get under here so I can see. Okay, no. We're gonna take this trailer. It only holds 14,000 liters. We're not gonna get anything done with this trailer. So, goodbye. We're gonna take you to the sell point and we're gonna get a bigger trailer. I might get a modded trailer. We might end up closing out and we might go into the mod hub and we might end up going to see what they have for trailers. This is a quiet tractor. I like it. Sorry to get off tangent with Coyote again, but it just brought up R60, 6010, both of them. Oh, no, the old one is. I haven't used enough of the new one to know how quiet it is. I assume it's the same quietness because I don't notice a difference. But our 60s are quiet. Holy. Yeah, we need you need to get 3 loads of pellets per trailer. So we need something 27,000 liters or more. About. If it's a little under, I'm not too fussed about it, but 14,000 ain't gonna cut it. But no, we are probably gonna get a bigger tractor. I might just stream the whole night till... I was gonna watch an anime, but you know what? We're gonna stream tonight. We're gonna do that. We'll go. We'll do a few fields today. If I still have time to watch an anime, I still have time to watch an anime. No, I want to repair. Sell. Go to tippers. If I can avoid it, I don't want to use a Joskin. I don't really want to use that either. Ooh, actually, do the class trailers. Ooh, they might be too tall though. Let's go. We're gonna save quick. And the stream should stay going. We're gonna quickly go into the in-game mod hub. And we're gonna see what they have for trailers. We're gonna see if we can find a nice low trailer that holds enough. Oh. Did my game crash? No, it didn't. So. Trailers. I want to see this. Little high, I'm not gonna lie. Little high. There's a certain trailer that I'm thinking of. I wonder if that's on console. I can't remember. don't know. I think it was Chainsaw 100 using it. It could be a PC mod. Marshall's always a good trailer. 20. Oh. Want something bigger. Still a very good trailer, though. Bet you any money it was a freaking PC mod. Which sucks. I really thought, oh, that would be a good trailer to use. Yeah, was a PC mod. Okay, let's go through. No, if I can avoid it, I don't want to use another Joskin. I use way too many Joskin trailers. How much does this thing hold? 30,000. That's actually perfect. Yeah, we're gonna install that. The two trailers I looked at were the two trailers that had pictures of the two tractors I own on my Goldcrest series. You can see how many hours I put into that. So let's go down and find this. Start up the game. I'm sorry if you hear snoring in the background. That's my pug. Yes, we own a pug. And she is currently sleeping. She is a very sleepy one. I don't know where my cat's gone. She's probably sleeping somewhere. 2 hours in. And it's what time? So I started streaming around 8:30. I just go to 11. Call it there. So we'll go about another half hour. I will say again at the end of the live stream, if I remember, that post a comment down below if you want live streams or videos. There are a few things that there will still be live streams of, but I will do videos on those games too, if videos is the more recommended thing. $20,000? Hell yeah. The only thing I don't like about this map is the same thing goes for Goldcrest. It's a tight freaking squeeze to get any of the trailers you want. Anything you want. It's a tight squeeze to get the implement attached. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to playing American Truck on this channel. I'm looking forward to playing Euro Truck 2. Euro Truck Simulator 2. I'm looking forward to playing that also. I do not own all the map DLCs. I don't own the Basalt and Beyond the Basalt ones, and I don't own Washington, Oregon, or Utah for the American Truck games. So I'm waiting for those to go on sale again, because I can get some of them. I also want to get the Forestry for American Truck and the Special Cargo. I don't know the exact name of it, but I want to get those. There we go. This thing will take a little over, actually. 3 loads of pellets. Actually, we're gonna just keep the engine on so I don't use ours. I'm gonna store probably 3 trailer loads, if I can, of pellets at the farm. Might just sell them all. How's the price actually on pellets? Let's see. We gotta ignore the bottom price. Oh, you're not taking pellets anymore. Okay, well. I didn't put the thing down, did I? No, I did not. We've already done 1,000 liters. And we've only gone 1,500, and we've only gone this far. I don't think I'm gonna go with the T6 now that I think of it, because we're on this little incline and I'm going 2 miles an hour. I think I'm gonna have to go with the Fendt then. However, if I do decide to do bales, I will go with the T6 to haul the baler and all that. At the rate I'm going, I'm still not sure if I want to invest in a Crone. I don't think I will. Because I need the high horsepower tractor anyways, so I don't think I will invest in that. But with all the money these pellets are going to bring in, I'm not necessarily worried about the combine right now. I'm more worried about getting this set up right here. A pelletizer and a tractor to go with it. I want to get some bigger machines for the agriculture side of the farm, so I can get more straw planted so we can make more pellets. This series is just about making pellets. It's about this machine right here, the Crone Primos. That's what I concluded. It's about this machine. Because this machine will make you so much fucking money. I'm already filled again. This is not okay. I made it all the way up there and I'm full again. And we're talking about pellets. So yeah, we're probably gonna have to end up getting a tractor around 450, 500 horsepower to haul this stupid machine. Don't get me wrong, the New Holland can do it. It's just, it is not very good when it comes to an incline. We'll get these loaded up. By the time we make it down to there, we'll be half full. I'll probably come back up here and do the row there. And then, okay, it's open down there, so I'll start from down there. By then, hopefully we can make that. Keep in mind, this is only one of 6 fields of hay. We also have in game 3 fields, I combined 2 of them together, of straw also. Like, this is disgusting how fast this fills up. But it's also a double cut. And for those who don't know what a double cut is, It's when I only did this on accident because of the way the weather ended up being. But a double cut is when you cut your grass, you let it sit, and then you cut the new grass over that grass. So you have essentially 2 grass cuts in one. This is why this is filling as fast as it is. So in theory, and this field only got fertilized once at 66%. The first cut didn't have any fertilizer because I just bought the field. Same thing goes for another one. But the others all had full fertilizer. The second cuts, all the fields had 66% fertilizer. Nothing I can do about that. The way the growing ended up being, because I thought it would dry before I could pick it up, but it didn't, and the grass grew, so I only fertilized once. Because of the grass growth, it was a mess. But yeah, we'll get this, and hopefully we can make quite a bit of money from these hay pellets. Then I can buy my own Primos. I can buy a bigger tractor than this. I just really wanted to see how the T6 would work with this machine. It works fine on the flats and all that, but the moment you get to an uphill, it just struggles. We'll see that again when we come up this way. So I think the Fendt 1000 with the 500 horsepower engine is going to be what I go with. How's your day, my friend? I'll see if that bug is fixed maybe with the sell point. Maybe I can sell pellets right from there. If I can't, then I don't know. Okay, let's see if this hauls. We're gonna just bring this over, see if this even sells. If it does, then in theory we're gonna make quite a bit of money off this. If it doesn't, we're gonna have to make a plan B. In this map, yeah, no silage, like I said. The only problem is if I end up doing a time lapse of the pelletizing off screen, it will be a longer time lapse because since I'm on console, my max frame rate is 60 FPS, so I can only do a 2 times speed up. So you're gonna have to, if it's an hour I spend, it's gonna be a half-hour time lapse. If it's longer, it's gonna be quite a long time lapse. I just want to get that out there. Okay, shit, that's what I feared. What I could do is go here. I still don't get that bug with seasons, why it always shows 0 on the handle. I know their offers pretty good prices. It's just so I just need to make enough money to get the haul. Because once I can sell there with the pallets, I'll be fine. Granted, the haul is a pain to use, but I'll do it. Hay pellets are not accepted here. What? It was working the other day. Oh, don't take me. I'm gonna have to take out a loan just so I can actually sell these pellets. You also accept hay, so you should also accept hay pellets. Ah, scheisse. Okay, we're gonna have to do something I normally don't like doing. We're gonna have to borrow a bunch of money so I can build the pelletizing hall. I need to take the max loan so I have extra money. I think it's 500. Okay, they fixed that bug with seasons then. We'll take out that much money and we're gonna get, no, it's under sheds. Pelletizing hall. I can't place it anywhere. Shoot, because I would place it right square here. But I can't because of the hay that I want to turn to pellets. We're gonna come do this field next so I can get this thing placed. But for now, we need to find a place where I can actually drop the pellets. Can I drop them in a silage pit? Out of curiosity, can I? I actually cannot be. Well, dang it. We'll stack them in the shed, I guess. We'll do that in here. We're just gonna, like, I'm gonna have to move all the, I think I'm just gonna put him in here. We'll do this field next. I'm not gonna move the pelletizer from that field down there yet, because I think we can get that done without having too many pellets. I gotta store them anyway, so I might as well do it. That's weird though. Last season it accepted the pellets just like this, so I wonder if that's maybe a bug in the map or something. I don't know, but we'll get the haul, we'll make the pellets into the pallets, then everything will be all good. I'm gonna park up here because I think this is where we're gonna get by the time this sucker fills up again. We'll say this is a loud freaking tractor. The Fen was quieter. Yeah, we already almost have 1,000 liters. We're already a tenth of the way full. See, it's only going 4 miles an hour. Now it's going 6, but here's where it's gonna drop. I think we'll end up getting a little over 2 loads off this field. with the 2 trailer loads. So we need about we'll get, I think, 4 more. The pelletizing, maybe not. We'll see how much we get. Keep in mind, all of this is going to be worth about $4,500. Per 1,000 liters. So it's going to be 9,000 for every 2,000 liters. So in this alone, we're going to have, let's see, let's just do 8 by 9,000, 72,000 plus 4,000. So $76,500 roughly, if that was on the money. Come on, let me finish this road. Let me finish the road. Do not stop right. You stopped right there. You son of a bitch. Well, yeah, we'll get one more trailer load out of here easily. I do want compaction to be a thing in the next game, I'll tell you that much, because that way the tank treads or the tracks, they're actually going to be worked. Because right now there's no purpose in the other wheels besides wheel weights and wide. I mean, duals have, I guess, a stability purpose. Wide tires give you a little bit more stability than standard. But really, there's no compaction. Like, the tank treads do nothing. They're just a cool aesthetic for 20 grand. That's all they're there for. It's just an aesthetic. But really, in real life, you would use them to stop compaction. Fishtailing. Oh, I hate fishtailing. Go back at this piece, and this top section will be done. This one harvest alone is going to pay for all of these fields. Like, each individual field will pay itself off. The 2 new ones that I bought, easily. I'm really gonna need that telehandler sooner than what I thought. Yikes. I don't have the money for a telehandler currently. Yeah, I also don't like how this T6 sounds like. Yeah, we're gonna go with the Fent for this. I could always maybe go with a Zarian. If I don't have the money for a pelletizer this time around, I will try out the Zarian next time. We'll see how that works. Because really, I think on this farm, I'm going to need something 500 horsepower to haul this thing. And I will not get a 9RX or any stupidly big, what would be a field tractor. I will not. All of these are a field tractor, but something you would never see in a hayfield. You would never see a cross track or a quad track in a hayfield unless it was plowing up said hayfield. It just would never happen. Come on, make it, make it, make it, make it, make it. Yes, you made it this time. Now let's get 2 feet into this pile before I'm full. I like the class because they're quiet. They're nice and quiet. They're not. They're quiet. They're quiet boys. So how much does the telehandler cost? I hate to look this up, but how much? I could always get the cheaper. I do not have the New Holland installed, so we'll probably go for the class. Unless I decide to go for a skid loader first. Could always do that. I could always go for a skid loader first. That's a mean design, I'm telling you that much. I'll probably end up going with a forklift. We'll see what I do. I still haven't made my mind up how I'm gonna run that all. So we'll get about 1 more load, a little bit more maybe, out of this field. Then we're going to skip over field. Then we're going to go do that field afterwards. So also I can do the pelletizing hall next. I don't know why I thought 35 more horsepower was going to be that much of a difference. Oh, maybe not. We'll have to see. I'm still impressed I got a freaking that big of a, already 1 trailer load out of this field. No, we're not going to get another load, but it's still going to be a lot of pellets. Spin around, grab this, and then we're gonna go grab the little bits that we missed. Those 2 little bits right there, and then unload, head up to the farm, and call it a day. Like I said, doing pellets takes forever to do, because you're slow. It's a slow process. Call it a day. It'll be it's 11 o'clock, so I will time lapse the rest of this, or what I do off camera. I will do that for you guys, but we'll bring this all to the farm and we'll sign off. Because I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more fields of pellets to do. 2 of which are straw, 5 of which are hay. This field, yeah, took me 20 minutes to do with this. Yes, if you would not be a dickhead, things would work. What the hell did that kick out for? But yeah, we'll do that and then... Bingo bango bango, I don't wanna be the Congo. Hey yo. Watch, that little bit will get me copyright striked. I'm probably gonna buy this field right there. Field 112. We're not gonna talk about this, alright? We're not gonna... How do... I got it out. So this, got that field, we got this field. We got that field over in the distance. We have this field. That's all raked into one big field, but there's 2 actually separate fields, and you can see the straw field over there. Let's bring the pellets back. Quite a bit of pellets. Quite a bit of pellets. A little over 50,000 liters from this one field, which I'm happy with. Oh my god, that's over $200,000 in this one field. Oh, this haul is gonna pay itself off. I think I'm gonna just time-lapse all the pelletizing, and we're gonna stream putting those pellets in the pelletizer. Oh, this is gonna be a long process. We're gonna sell a few so I have some money to get flatbed and all that. But besides that, we're gonna sell it all in one shot. Because I'm gonna need some machines to actually do this with. I'm gonna get a forklift. I'm gonna get a actually I have the 2,000 liter bucket for the Deutz, so I think I'm gonna be fine bucket wise for now. I just mainly want the haul, so I'm not gonna store all of it in here and then transport it. If I have to, I can always set up a what am I stuck on? That was weird. If I have to, I can always, in the hall at least, I can put up a conveyor system. But yeah, that's all from one field right here. All these pellets, I want to make sure they're not overflowing, because if they are, this is not a good idea. And oh my god, for once I'm not having problems with sheds and overflowing stuff. Yay! So that's gonna do it for today. Nice stream. So next time you'll probably see there will be a hall somewhere in this area. I'm not sure how I'll set up. I might put it lengthwise, I might put it like this so the doors are facing over here. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it. But there'll be a hall over here. You might see new machines. I'm not sure yet how I'm gonna do that. I might have a forklift. I might have a few machines by then. I'm not sure. For just doing the pellets. This thing will probably be gone. Or we might own this setup minus the T8. I decided we're not getting this tractor. I love the New Hollands, but it doesn't work good on this. You might see a Valtra, you might see a Fendt, you might see a Zarion. Only time will tell, because I'll put it this way. We're looking at least I'm looking at either this or this. New Holland's the same freaking horsepower. Or this. One of these will be our next tractor. Depends, do I want to spend 400 grand? Or do I want to spend... It's only a 30 something grand difference, so really money's not the issue. Just the question is, or I could do that for 360, let's say, and this one, how much is it for that medium sized? They're the same for this, so we might end up having something like this. I don't know yet. Time will tell. In that case, hope you all enjoyed. One of these tractors will be our new tractor. Question is, which one? And whichever one we don't get, I will probably get a tractor in that form later on. I wonder, does this thing have the reversible seat like it did? I'm gonna have to do some testing on this. No, we do. Well, let's... Oh, it can do that. I didn't mean to lease this. So, it's either going to be the Fendt that we own or the Valtra. I'm leaning towards the Fendt, and then we get the Zarion. Still not sure. Anyways, that's going to do it for me. My name is Spirit Almond, or Northern Maine Farmer, and I'm out. Peace. Also, leave a comment. Live streams or videos, which one you want more? Peace, fellas.